At 10, many bills passing over Governor Abbott's desk, and as he signs many of those into law, numerous Texans will start to see change.
ABC 7's Stephen Graves speaks with our Panhandle representatives to get their take on the session as a whole and the issues that will affect you. Stephen?
Well, Lisa, Larry, we've seen those standout bills like open carry and campus carry signed into law by Abbott, but our Panhandle officials have also had some victories. Reduced hospital billing, tighter restrictions on synthetic drugs, and numerous other issues were pushed by our representatives during a session they say was overall successful. 6 months, more than 8,000 bills filed, and now it's pen to paper at the governor's desk, officially declaring some of these bills law.
The agenda we set out at the beginning of the session was an aggressive agenda, but we successfully passed, many bills.
Representative Ford Price says he set out with a goal. He authored and sponsored many bills, one requiring colleges in the state to list mental health resources online.
Folks really need to access that information, and sometimes the stigma associated with it prevents them.
And to one of his most aggressive pushes dealing with tightening regulations on synthetic drugs.
That will give law enforcement some additional tools with respect to going in and stopping the distribution and the possession of some of the chemicals that have been so deadly.
And in Representative Smithy's office, balanced billing was one of his main objectives.
People have insurance. They go to a doctor or into a hospital thinking they're covered, and it turns out that particular provider is not on their plan, and they're hit with a surprise medical bill, sometime an outrageous medical bill.
Now his bill signed into law works to give the patient more of a voice through mediation to reduce those outrageous medical bills to a reasonable level.
The program we've had here in Texas has been more or less voluntary, but it's worked remarkably well. And so I'm hopeful that with the expanded program, it will work well. Work well too.
Smithy also says another success comes with his House Bill 39, which regards a reform to guardianship in relation to Texas's aging population. Both men walking away with major accomplishments this session, but saying much more work is needed in the future for the betterment of the state. Now, Senator Sen Seliger also has bills that passed relating to education, but one, Senate Bill 313, was vetoed by the governor. We didn't get to speak to him tonight because he was flying back into town this evening. Now, the topic of marijuana, also a hot one, and after a cannabis oil bill passed, both Smithy and Price say they voted against it for several reasons. Now, to learn more about legislation passed, head over to our website, abc7amarillo.com. Reporting from the Candy Broadcast Center, Stephen Graves, ABC 7 News.
All right, thanks.